What's the temperature outside?
It's 2 degrees outside.
Okay, so today I want to talk about my lesson for today. Every day I try to look for a lesson in my day. If somebody walks down the street and slaps you, there's a lot to be learned there. You might not appreciate it, but there's something to learn in there. So I've started looking for daily lessons, and it's like I go 3 days and there's no lessons, I can't find anything, and then one day I just have like 6 all in one go, and I'm just like, oh god, I need to journal. So the lesson that I want to talk about today was kind of interesting because it's a lesson that has always been there, but the metaphor that goes with it changed the dimension of it. Okay, so I was watching YouTube, and another YouTuber who I didn't really know, he was just kind of featuring on somebody else's channel. He just spoke very briefly about love. Well, I guess it was about self-love, but you know, it just really struck me. I mean, I had my journal, my notepad and paper right there and then, and I just got that down on paper so quickly, but if I didn't have a pen and paper, I would have stopped everything I was doing and searched relentlessly for one to get this down. Anyway, enough said, let me just get on with it. Okay, so the YouTuber was saying, think of love as a currency. Are you financially stable, financially rich, or financially poor? If you're poor and you go on a date or you try to couple up with someone else, you're going to be out for all you can get. So it's best to be financially stable or financially rich before you invite somebody else into your world. And that just blew my mind, because obviously I know that theory when it comes to money, but I never put it into self-love or just love, you know? So for me, I'm married, and divorce isn't really an option for me. At least I hope it's not going to be an option for me. So I can say, well, that don't apply to me. I'm already with someone, so what do I care? But I've actually got children. So then I thought about the notes that I made from a book that I recently read called I Love You, Mum. And I started to think about it as a child. Like, were you born into a family that was rich? Or were you born into a family that was poor? Or were you born into a family that was just about on point? Did your parents fill up your love tank? Or did they leave you starving at the age of 18 while they fend for themselves? And it was just like, oh my gosh, I've got kids. You know, so although I feel like this information doesn't really apply to me, it can apply to my future, like, you know, the future of my kids. So, however your currency started, today is a new day, and it's time to start filling the future with love. So, I need to assess whether I think that me and my husband are financially stable or rich or poor, and decide what we are, and then work on that for our kids so that they don't go out there starving, if you know what I mean. We have to teach them about self-love from these early ages. So anyway, that was just a powerful big lesson for me, and I wrote it down in my journal. I will show you a picture of what I made. And yeah, I hope to remember that for the rest of my days. I hope to be able to just flip back through my journal and see that and remind myself of, you know, what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. So yeah, I just appreciate YouTube. And you know, when you watch someone's channel or you watch someone's video, you're getting their entire life. Everything they've learned and everything they know is going to come out, you know, in their personality. So when you watch these people, you're gaining. So I do like to watch other YouTubers, because it's not just like mindless stuff, you know. So anyway, appreciation for that YouTuber. And yeah, that is my lesson for today.
Emergency, we're out of butter! Oh my god!
No, there's another one here. Honey cracker.